අපේ ආණ්ඩුව තුල ඉන්න නියෝජිතයන් මන්ත්‍රීවරුන් ඇමතිවරුන්ගේ
There has been a surprising level of interest in the qualifications of the representatives, including MPs and ministers. On one hand, we are happy. They cannot investigate us for corruption, so they are looking into our education qualifications. In a way, I think this focus on educational qualifications could be seen as a step forward. However, if these politicians are being dishonest or deceiving in public, and the desire to expose those lies is what drives these criticisms and investigations, we are ready to discuss that. However, we know very well that the current debate about our qualifications is not coming from a place of honesty. It is clear that this is driven by deeply dishonest and malicious political motives.
ඉතාමාත්ම කැත දේශපාලන අරමුණක් කියන එක ඉතාමාත්ම පැහැදිලි.
අපි නෙමෙයි හොයාගත්තේ. රංගවල මහත්තයාගේ අධ්‍යාපනය ගැන
We were not the ones who found out about Rangwala's educational qualifications. Social activists spoke about his qualifications. Do not point the fingers at us. Now there is Dr. Rizvisali, the Deputy Speaker. Your leaflet said that he is a specialist doctor.
විශේෂඥ වෛද්‍යවරයෙක් කියලා. ජකතානාග දූරේ තබාගෙන ඔබතුමා කරන විවේචනය
The criticism you are making against the Deputy Speaker is not in line with the parliamentary traditions. However, he has already provided a clarification. Any further clarifications can be made once he returns to his proper seat.
කරන්න පුළුවන්.
මට ආචාර්ය උපාධියක් ප්‍රදානය කරා පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ වඩවියෙන්.
I was awarded an honorary doctorate by the Parliament website, and I am not placing blame on anyone for that. My concern isn't with the person who made the changes on the website, but rather with finding out who instructed them to alter the details in that way. Many are now pointing fingers at the National People's Power that we are claiming to have qualifications that we don't have. I am urging those who are making such allegations to take a moment and look at those sitting next to you as well. I presented 9 nominations to the Parliament in the 2024 parliamentary election. Everywhere, the reference to Ajit B. Pereira is being stated as Advocate Ajit P. Pereira. To be called an advocate, he must have passed the bar exam before 1973. After 1973, all legal professionals are attorney at law. It would have been impossible for Ajit P. Pereira to become an advocate before that time, as he was only about 5 years old back then. It is very difficult for a 5-year-old to take an exam at that age.
73 කලින් අජිත් පෙරේරා මහත්තයා කරා නම් ඒ කරන්න විදියක් නැහැ. මොකද එතකොට අවුරුදු 5ක් විතර ඇති වයස. ඒ කාලේ එක්සෑම් කරන්න අමාරුයි. මම කැමති සභාගත කරන්න මගේ
I would like to submit my General Certificate of Education results, advanced level results, as well as my medical degree from Jawaharlal University, which I obtained in 2008. I am also submitting the original certificate for successfully completing the limited resident training as a medical professional. Additionally, I would like to submit the first copy of the certificate I received for full registration with the Medical Council under the number 26/5/4/3 on the 21st December 2010. Furthermore, I would like to make a request from Dr. Kavinda Jayawardena. Under Section 29 of the Medical Ordinance, if you are a registered medical practitioner with the Sri Lanka Medical Council, I kindly ask that you provide proof of your registration with the Medical Council within 1 month as I have.
මාසයක් ඇතුළත පෙන්වන්න.
මං වර්ෂ 2000 දී බ්‍රිතාන්‍යයේ බැරිස්ටර්
I became a qualified barrister in the UK in the year 2000. In addition, I completed my training that same year at a leading barristers firm in the UK. As a result, I am fully capable of appearing for cases in any court in the UK even today. However, during my election campaign and at no other time have I ever claimed to be an advocate in Sri Lanka's Supreme Court.
නැත්නම් කිසිම අවස්ථාවක ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨාධිකරණයේ අධිනීතිඥවරියක් වශයෙන් මම කොහෙවත් සඳහන් කරලා නැහැ.
ඔබතුමිය ලංකාවට ආවන් පස්සේ
After you arrived in Sri Lanka, it is not possible to directly go to the courts with a barrister's license. You need to register as an attorney at law here. The best way to clarify this is to check with the Council of Legal Education to see whether you are allowed to use that title in Sri Lanka.
පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා.
කිසි දිනක උසාවියකට ගිහිල්ලා මම
I
ශ්‍රී
have never
ලංකාවේ
claimed to be an
ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨාධිකරණයේ
advocate in Sri Lanka's
අධිනීතිඥවරියක් කියලා
Supreme
මම
Court, nor have I ever stated that I appeared in court as such.
කියලා නැහැ.
As all medical doctors, we get a ID. This is my ID card.
Honorable Chairperson, I spent 6 years studying hard to become a doctor, and I completed my internship over the course of a year. I received my registration certificate on the 12th March 2013. If I need to go to the United States tomorrow, I can work as a doctor by passing the US family exam and practice there. Similarly, if I want to practice in Australia tomorrow, I can complete the ANC and do so too.
ඕන්න AMC කරලා මට කරන්න පුළුවන්. මට කතා කරා බොහෝ අය. ඇයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ නාමල් රාජපක්ෂගේ අධ්‍යාපන සුසුකම්
යුතුකම් ඉල්ලන්නේ නැත්තේ.
Many people have asked why Namal Rajapaksa's educational qualifications are not being questioned. Recently, I spoke with a gentleman named Tushar, who is currently seeking political asylum in Switzerland. He told me that the exam took place in October 2010 and he was in the same batch as Namal Rajapaksa. According to Tushar, Namal was given special access to a computer in an air-conditioned room to complete the final exam with the questions provided in advance. Tushar filed complaints with the police and also reported the issue to the Chief Justice. The situation became unbearable for him, forcing him to leave the country. Now he is in Switzerland under political asylum, though he has stated that he could return to Sri Lanka at any time. He is calling for a thorough investigation and for justice to be served regarding his complaint. This is the story of how the exam was allegedly conducted. It is clear that political power was used for personal gain, especially through the influence of his father's position as president. This is an important historical issue that we must address when discussing our country's history.
මේක තමයි ඓතිහාසික කතාව හරිනම් සාකච්ඡාවට ගන්න අපේ රටේ ඉතිහාසය පිළිබඳව.
මේ වෙලාවේ දැන් විපක්ෂ නායකතුමනි අපි
Honorable opposition leader, after allegations were levelled, your MP stood up and responded. Our former speaker Ashok Ranwala resigned because he needed time to present his certificate and not due to any issue with his degree. He is taking time to present his certificate here. As the leader of the opposition, you are being criticised from all sides on social media. Questions are being raised about the London School of Economics and people are asking where your certificate is. Do you even have a degree? You can make this an opportunity to show your certificates and show that your qualifications are not questionable.
ඒවා ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ කියලා කියන්නේ.
වෛද්‍ය නලින්ද ජයතිස්ස අමාත්‍යතුමා
Minister Nalinda Jayatissa has requested that I present my certificates. Tomorrow morning, I plan to submit all of my academic qualifications to this parliament. I intend to present not only my degree certificate, but also every other certificate I have obtained.
ඔබටත් ගිය හැම සහතිකයක්ම ඉදිරිපත් කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.